right, good evening and welcome to tonight's Village Board meeting. Would you please join us and stand for our Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call, please.
Okay, this evening we'll be starting with Trustee Forsley.
Here.
Kittredge. Here. McClafferty.
Here.
Shaughnessy.
Here.
Snagowski.
Here.
Stapleton absent.
Okay, all right. Next up, we have our consent agenda, which consists of the following items. We have approval of minutes from the Village Board meeting, April 13, 2026. We have approval of disbursements for the period April 14th through April 27th. We have a resolution R-32-26 approving a renewal of a service provider contract with Municipal GIS Partners, Inc. for Geographic Information Systems. We have a resolution R-33-26 approving an agreement with Granicus. We have a resolution R-34-26 approving voluntary separation agreement and release with Gerald Therese. We have a resolution R-34-26 authorizing the voluntary employment separation incentive program. We have a resolution R-36-26 to approve a retirement health care funding plan. I need a motion, please, to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by Trustee Forsley, seconded by Trustee Snagowski. Any questions or comments regarding the consent agenda? Roll call to approve the consent agenda, please.
Forsley.
Yes.
Kittredge.
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Stapleton absent.
Okay, motion approved. All right, next up, we have the mayor's message. This past weekend, Saturday, we had a great turnout for the grand opening of the new Athens Park in downtown Lamont. I think we had probably at least 1,000 people out there. It was great to see everyone out. The weather held up. Good turnout. Park looks awesome. And like I said, the weather held in there. There's always sunshine in Lamont. It went from cloudy to sunny right when it started. So it was all good, but we appreciate everyone coming out. It's going to be a beautiful beachhead. We're still working on getting the cycling pedestrian bridge, right, Jason? Still alive?
Still alive.
All right. But no, they've done a beautiful job. We had Senator Kern out there as well as Congressman Foster. Again, we worked with multiple local governments, county, state, federal government, you name it, and really turned out well, and we had a great grand opening, so appreciate everyone coming out. Also, the Lamont High School's Performing Arts Center presents the Spring Musical, which is Chicago Teen Edition. Tickets are on sale now for nightly performances from Thursday, April 30th through Saturday, May 2nd. Please visit their website, news release section at lhs210.net. Again, lhs210.net for more information. Also, the highly anticipated Market on Canal, hosted by Mabel's Market, will be held on Sunday, May 3rd. This coming Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Front Street. There will be over 60 of the best handmade and vintage vendors, delicious food, live music, and much more. Get your tickets for $5 entry fee for anyone 12 and up, and find more information at mabelsmarket.com. Also, again, the Quarryman, our annual Quarryman Challenge is taking place Saturday, May 9th through the streets of downtown Lamont. Again, it's both a 5K and the big race is the big 10-mile race. Prices increase May 4th, so please sign up today at quarrymanchallenge.com. They need volunteers, so please sign up to help if you are available. Also, the Lamont Garden Club's annual plant sale will be held On May 9th, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., the location is changed to the Lamont Township Community Center at 16300 Alba Street. The sale includes perennials, bulbs, herbs, veggies, natives, crafts, and much more. The Lamont Garden Club helps to beautify our town, and with the proceeds they receive, they use that money on our downtown. So please support them, and we want to thank them for all their hard work. They do a great job beautifying our entire town of Lamont. Also, on that same day, Senator John Kern, our minority leader, and Representative Nicola Ha will host a recycling. It's the annual recycling event, Saturday, March 9th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Bambrick Park. Again, things get crowded there. I always say either get there real early or maybe give it an hour, but it's from 9 to 12 p.m. Again at Bambrick Park, which is just right over off Smith Road. For more information and acceptable items, please visit senatorkern.com. Also, Mom's Beauty and Wellness Walk, hosted by Allure Skin Studio, will be also on May 9th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. in downtown, with over 30 women own small businesses. Enjoy exclusive discounts, promotions, live demos, and an interactive experience. Visit AllureSkinLamont.com for all event details and to purchase tickets. Also, with the events taking place during the Quarryman, with racers running through our streets of downtown, obviously we need volunteers, but please use extra caution when driving and allow extra time, because we will have certain streets closed. So again, please be patient and patient, I should say, and please use caution. There will be a few detours and street closures during the race, and police officers and other officials will divert traffic around these closures. The Quarryman course maps can be found at quarrymanchallenge.com/course. Please view the map so you are aware of these routes. And then again, afterwards, it's a great post-race party, great get-together, a lot of activity. So we encourage, if you're not going to run, we encourage you to help out during the race, but also stick around. It's a great turnout, and it's great for the businesses, and it's a fun time after the race. But again, as always, please visit our village website event calendar for event listings at lamont.il.us. You can also visit the event calendar at lamontdowntown.com for many events and happenings at all of our businesses. So again, got quite a bit going on as springtime comes. The weather's getting nice, so looking forward to seeing everyone out and about. So that is the mayor's mention and the mayor's report. Next up, clerk's report, Charlene.
Okay, the first item I have is 5A, and this is an ordinance O-29-26, and this is granting a final planned unit development, PUD, approval for Lamont Fire Protection District Station Number 1 on 3.68 acres located at the northeast corner of Walter Street and 127th Street in Lamont.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Kittredge, seconded by trustee Forsley. Who's taking this, Jason?
Sure, yeah. So this represents the last vote for the Station 1 move to 127th Street, the Final Plan Unit Development, or PUD. This went before the PZC, and they found it met the preliminary improvement, and it was discussed at the last committee. The whole PZC recommends approval.
Thank you, Jason. Any other questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Worsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton absent.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item I have is 5B, and this is an ordinance O-30-26. And this is a rezoning approximately 3.74 acres of property at 12490 Derby Road and 12421 South Archer Avenue to the institutional INT zoning district.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Kittredge. Ralph or Jason?
Yeah, I'll take it, yeah. As we find more ways to utilize our property at Archer and Derby, which was purchased for the water tower, staff recommends rezoning it now to the institutional zoning district to accommodate that growth in operations.
All right, thank you, Jason. Any questions or comments? And again, this is more of like a kind of a cleanup.
It is a
type of thing.
cleanup. It's zoned R1, and government uses are permitted in R1. But as we continue to use it, it just provides more flexibility to the village.
Yep.
You know,
And again,
really,
this-
really proud of what Ralph is doing out there. It's going to be it's going to be a great resource, especially for communities on the east side of Lamont.
Got it. And again, just to remind everyone, R1 is usually the default zoning that,
It is the default zoning when we annexed it in. We purchased and annexed a property in 22, maybe, Ralph?
Yeah.
Around there?
there's really no plans for housing really, but
Was
it
never a
goes to
plan to
R1.
house. We
Just
were
to
always going to
remind,
put a water tower on there.
yeah, just remind people when they hear that, so again.
And it was unincorporated before we purchased it as well.
Got it. Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Okay, roll call, please.
Worsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton, absent.
Okay, motion approved.
Okay. The next one is 5C, and this is a resolution also, R-37-26. And this is approving a final plat of subdivision for 707 and 713 State Street in Lamont.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Snagowski. Jason, are you taking
Yeah,
this one as well?
You'll have to go back into your memory here. This was discussed at Committee of the Whole in Planning and Zoning in September 2025. Due to some of the complexities of older lots in Lamont, it took quite a while for the plat to finally be presented for approval, but we did get it on the last Planning and Zoning Commission meeting and have it here for you now.
Thanks, Jason.
This is just a two-lot subdivision that cleans up a property. There are already two homes on the property.
Got it. Okay, questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Horsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton, absent.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item is also 5D, and this is a resolution R-38-26. And this is approving professional services agreement between H.R. Green Incorporated and the Village of Lamont, Illinois, for the parking garage Phase 2 construction engineering.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Forsley, seconded by trustee Kittredge. Ralph?
I'll take this. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So this is an agreement with H.R. Green to finalize the parking garage Phase 2 repairs. They will be starting on May 11th, and the parking garage, the residents will be notified tomorrow. The parking garage will be closed for 2 to 3 weeks. We have made alternative parking available for the residents there. Handicap, we have them very close to the building so they can access the elevators. But yeah, the parking garage will be closed for 2 to 3 weeks on that. So staff recommendation is to go into the agreement with H.R. Green, not to exceed $20,000.
Yeah, and Ralph,
Yes.
did we notify, I know they have a HOA, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. and
Yes,
they're-
we were
they're
in
well-
contact with them today, and official notification will go out tomorrow.
Okay, awesome, just want to make sure. All right, any other questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Horsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton, absent.
All right, motion approved.
The next item is 5E, and this is a resolution R-39-26. And this is approving professional services agreement between H.R. Green Incorporated and the Village of Lamont for the 26 INI Improvement Program Design and Construction Engineering.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
All right, we have a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Snagowski. Ralph, you want to take this as well?
Yes, sir. This is another agreement with H.R. Green for our inflow and infiltration program. We'll be doing some lining over on some sewers on Hillview Drive, Cherokee Place, and Kip Place. The agreement is not to exceed $24,000.
Thanks, Ralph. Any questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Forsley,
Yes.
Kittredge.
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Stapleton absent.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item is 5F, and this is also a resolution, R-40-26, and this is approving professional services agreement between Gary R. Weber Associates Incorporated and the Village of Lamont for the 26 monitoring and maintenance services for the Kettering Ponds.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Kittredge. Ralph?
Yes, sir. This is an agreement with Gary R. Weber to maintain and observe the Kettering ponds, the wet bottom ponds out there. They do the burning, they do the mowing, they do all the hand picking of the plants that are not supposed to be there. So staff recommendation is to get into the agreement with Gary R. Weber, not to exceed $32,100.
Thanks, Ralph. And what is the timing?
They're out there all year, 3 or 4 times a year,
Okay,
to do their, whatever they do out there, their naturalization, the naturalization of the pond. So
But they
that's
will
it.
take off the work from that Pizio, who does all the burning, is that correct, Ralph? At least in this particular subdivision?
What was the question?
That Pizio who
Yeah.
does, they're typically.
They use them too.
But I mean, this contract is gonna take over that portion of it.
Well, Weber's been doing it for a while for us.
Oh, he has?
He has.
Okay.
So I don't know what you're thinking of PZO.
Well, I saw, we approved somebody did, we did, or the township did recently.
Yeah,
for
I know the
spring
Park District
burning.
use them, so,
These guys use Bedrock, isn't it?
For one of the firms, yeah.
yeah. They all work together, kind of,
Okay,
so.
good.
all right, all good? All right, roll call, please.
Horsley.
Yes.
Kittredge. McClafferty. Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Stapleton absent.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item is 5G, and this is a resolution, R-41-26, and this is approving professional services agreement between H.R. Green Incorporated and the Village of Lamont, Illinois, for the Public Works Annex Site Construction Engineering.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Okay, motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Forsley. Ralph, you
Yes,
are
sir.
on again.
Here we go again. So this is the agreement for H.R. Green for the new Public Works Annex site. This is the last phase of the project, not to exceed $69,750. This is going to take care of the paving, the curb and gutter, the lighting, the landscaping. And staff recommendation is to get into the agreement for $69,750.
All right, thanks, Ralph. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Horsley.
Yes.
Kittredge. McClafferty. Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Stapleton absent.
Okay, motion approved.
And that's all I have.
Thank you, Charlene. All right, next up, the village attorney report.
No report
Okay.
tonight, happy to be here. I hope I can fill Mike's shoes somewhat,
Oh,
even though we're
all
probably
right.
good
Well,
sizes.
Kate, welcome aboard, and thanks for coming out tonight, and thanks for the minimal report as well.
You're welcome, I'll keep it short for you guys.
So next up, board report, please. Anything? Yes,
Sure, I
sir.
do.
Yes.
As I have done in the past, I'll start by saying we want to offer our condolences to the family of the murdered 38-year-old Chicago police officer, John Bartholomew. He was a 10-year veteran. He was gunned down along with his partner, who was 57 years old and who's clinging to life, fighting for his life. And he hopefully will make it, but there isn't a lot of information I can share with you. Beyond that, what I'm going to use is my 3 minutes to ask for who's ever listening to me, whoever hears about what I'm going to talk about, to repeal the Safety Act. You may wonder what that has to do with Lamont, but it has everything to do with Lamont. Our police officers who protect you out there in the streets have to endure the results of the Safety Act. And it is, if I was to say nothing, I could not live with myself any longer. The small format that I have here, I'm going to ask people to talk about it and to do something instead of sit back and do nothing. The Safety Act was passed in the middle of the night. And it was under the guise of reform. And there is absolutely nothing in that bill that reforms anything. In fact, it makes excuses for violent behavior. And I think we've all seen examples after example of that, and it repeats itself. It doesn't always end in the murder of a police officer, but it ends in the murder of other innocent people. And it has to stop. And somebody has to do it, and I'll start it right here in Lamont. The tide has to turn, because what do you do in Lamont? You work in Chicago, you eat in the restaurants in Chicago, you live in Cook County, and the big picture is you live in the state of Illinois, because it reflects on all of us. When this bill was sold to us, somebody stood up publicly and said that this will eliminate pregnant moms from spending time in jail for stealing diapers. It's nonsense. We're not all idiots. That doesn't exist, and this bill wasn't intended to address that. But the bill has to change. I'll give you a few stats from a web page that I see all the time, and I have good faith in. CWB, Chicago. Pretrial release. This is the 5th person this year charged with murder while on pretrial release. This is the 2nd police officer since 2026 charged with murder on pretrial release. There was 1 Chicago firefighter, take that back, since 2020, 2 murders of police officers, 1 of a Chicago firefighter, and 30 attempts to kill police officers in the city of Chicago, people on home monitoring, okay? People on home monitoring. There's no cash bond. It's a joke. And I'll tell you this, the last part that you should realize is about sentencing in this state. People do half a sentence in this state of Illinois routinely. When you hear, Jesus, he got 10 years, he'll do 5. And the individual that's charged with murder currently is a great example of that. In and out. Able to hit Stateville Prison on day 1 and go home on electric monitoring for pending charges. That's nonsense. So we've been sold a bill of goods, and I think it's time for the piper to pay up and to knock this off, to have a meaningful collection of people involved who are stakeholders in this during the light of day to discuss this and then come up with something that's fair and equitable in the truest meaning of the word for everybody. I'm not going to apologize for talking tonight because I spent my life dedicated to public safety. And it's not a switch when you retire you could turn off. I live with it. And if I didn't say something on your behalf to protect you, my whole career prior was meaningless. So I'm going to ask, and in the future I'm going to bring to this board a resolution that the Village of Lamont would support the repeal of the Safety Act. At a later time, I'll talk to the mayor and we'll do that. But for now, I just want you to, when you watch the news, think about the family that lost their father, their son, their brother, their husband. It's not print in a newspaper, it's real, and it's got to change. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you, Trustee Shaughnessy. Anyone else? Okay. All right. Yeah, looking forward to talking about that. Again, Springfield is a different animal, as we well know, and a lot of times these bills are passed at midnight on Memorial Day weekend, and trust me, there's 118 reps down there. There's not 118 people reading these full bills, not when it's a couple thousand pages long. So again, looking forward to taking that conversation up, Kevin. Next up, any staff reports? Yes, sir. Go ahead, Ralph.
Along with our parking garage project on May 11th, we also have State Street work beginning, the resurfacing of State Street. So they'll be out there the morning of May 11th. So just please be aware of that and take your time. That's going to be quite a long project with the curbing and the structure adjustments and the repaving. So they'll be out, the traffic control will be in place, but it starts May 11th.
And Ralph, you educated me as well. We always springtime comes, right? And we're done with the snow plow season, let's hope. And things don't always look as good as they can. I know we had Cook County out patching 127th Street.
Yes.
You want to just walk us through kind of,
Sure, yeah, Cook County was out, they did 127th. Sometimes they'll do half and disappear for a while, but it seems like they got quite a bit out there with the hot patch.
yeah,
So just keep in mind, a lot of our roads aren't our roads. They're IDOT or they're county, including Main Street and Walker Road and 127th. So, if you do have pothole issues and you want to talk to someone about it, call us and we'll let you know. And we'll check it out. And we've done potholing, repair on county roads, on state roads, just because it's in our town.
yep.
So just give us a call, we'll see what we can do. But just keep that in mind, that all the roads in Lamont are not Lamont roads.
Yeah. And
Some more
especially-
good news, though, John.
Yes, sir.
Friday, there were 2 contracts led on Archer by IDOT. One from, the combination of them went from Big Run Creek, right by
Yep.
Target, and it'll go all the way to Bell Road. There's 2 contracts there. They're not awarded yet, but they were bid Friday, so
Oh, good.
be interesting to see how the contracts fare out. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's
Yeah.
more local work happening.
No, it's good. And, again, we continue to work with not only the state, but the county as well, as far as trying to prioritize roads. 127th Street, like you said, Ralph, is a county road for the most part. And that's one of our main and mains. And so, again, we try and work with them to make sure, those roads are kept up and are in good condition. But looking forward to, like you said, State Street, obviously, that comes with, some short-term pain. Yeah.
That- And that includes the ramp down.
The ramp down to Main Street's going to be done by the VFW, so that's gonna straighten out a lot of problems down there.
Yeah, and just so people understand that intersection is IDOT. And we've had IDOT out there multiple times. There is a lot of buckling of that pavement, correct? And hopefully this is going to fix that. Are they going to be doing a full resurfacing?
Doing a grind and overlay.
Grind and overlay, okay, so that, so it'll hang in there for another year or two, is what you're saying.
Ralph, do we put notices out to all of the businesses around on Main, like the truck businesses, so that they understand that they should probably avoid that completely? And
We have
reroute.
not, but we can look into doing that, yeah.
It's on the signs, too.
Yeah.
See if they can go a different way. There's gonna be a lot of work going on, like Rick said, a lot of work locally,
Another, put you on the spot. What's going on 355, the bridge? They have it down into 3 lanes. It looks like they're doing some work on the walls. I don't know if you're aware of that. Okay.
I think they're working underneath it.
Underneath it?
Yeah, and when they work on those joints, it's a continuous joint across all 3 lanes, and they don't cut it like every 12 feet. It's one piece. So
Got
they
it.
just kind of inch meal their way across. So that's
Okay.
typically what
All right.
I don't know for.
Yeah, I was just wondering, because, yeah.
I've been looking myself, but
Yeah.
I believe that's what it is. That's why I don't see anybody. They're underneath.
Got it, okay, makes sense.
They are there, Mayor, so they are underneath.
Okay, so okay.
Good guess.
Yeah. All right, there you go. All right, mystery solved. All right, thanks, Ralph. And any other, go ahead, Chief, you want?
So real quick, I know that message was put out later this afternoon about some filming in town for Wednesday, 29th. So HBO is filming a special here in town, and they're using some residents on when will be closed from Walter all the way to Aaron Court, and then all of Megan. So you have
Your house?
You have to go the other way, sir. Make a left when you go out. But,
Be an extra.
and that'll be closed for most of the morning and early afternoon, and then additional road closures will be on Ledachowski from McCarthy all the way up to St. Cyril there, and I know St. Cyril does have CPD that night. They have been notified there's some additional closures, and they'll be taking up space on McCarthy Road. So just that everybody's aware there will be some traffic concerns, especially with CCD there and a lot of students in and out for drop-off for that. But they all have been notified, the school buses have been notified, the schools as well as waste management for pickup.
Cool.
Just so you're aware.
Thanks, Chief. All right. We all good with staff? All right. Next up, any unfinished or new business?
I got,
Yes, go
I'll
ahead.
call it unfinished because I brought it up at the cow, so I figure I better straighten out a couple comments I made with regard to contracts for HR Green and some of the language in there. I did go back through them, and just want to let you know that the contract we were looking at was a, what do you want to call it, like a blanket contract, and each of the individual subcontracts are where the details are. So Ralph, I want to make sure what I asked you, you knew. I double-checked that. So, you know, the particulars that I was asking about need to be in those individual ones, but that's why it wasn't in this major one. So they actually have a statement in there that says each contract will carry those. So I just want to straighten that out. And then I do have an unfinished one here that, you know, JB Hunt is going to be starting up. In the meantime, I think they already have some trucks in there. I haven't gotten down in there, but I think there are some trucks in there. Unfortunately, there's also some JB Hunt trucks in town. So, they're not supposed to be coming this way unless they're coming from the west and going that way, in which case, I don't know how they're getting there, but I don't know that we can stop that. But we're not allowing them to go west out of their lot into town. So what I'm gonna throw out there, I don't know if it's something, I know we can't do a whole lot on the roadway itself, but Ralph, maybe the sign shop could talk to Hunt, I mean, we could even offer to partner with them, I'll call it, to put up a sign on the roadway as they face south that says no JB Hunt trucks can make a westbound turn at that corner. In other words, you know, as they're coming up the hill, no right turn for Hunt. You know, you got to come up with the wording, but I'm just saying we should tell those trucks as they're coming out of there, they can't go west. I mean, they told us they'd do that, but I mean, even for them, how are they going to police it? You know, I mean, it's one of those things. But if we put a sign there, because these guys are getting information off of Google, and Google is wrong a lot of times. And that's how the guys end up in the wrong place. It's not because they're trying to disobey, they just don't know, or they've been told to go that way by something they're depending on. They don't know that it's wrong. So we gotta take it upon ourselves to kind of inform them of this stuff. And that's why I'm saying, if we tell Hunt, hey, you know, help us out with this thing, we'll help you out by providing the signs. You know, I'm throwing it out there. Obviously, I haven't done a budget review on that, but I would think it'd be relatively inexpensive for us to do that. And it would be helping ourselves too. Absolutely. And I don't think they would say anything about us doing it. They can't, because they know they're not supposed to. So if they said no, then we got them, you know, but.
Yeah, I mean, that was part of their business license.
Right, that's my
you know,
point.
And I
We really
think.
can't
you know,
say no, so.
Yeah.
But we could be friendly by saying, hey, we'll provide the sign, make sure that you guys maintain it and put it up there, that type of thing.
They have to come back through for another entitlement review, correct, Jason? So maybe we can tighten it up.
Be at the next Planning and Zoning Commission meeting, yes.
Yeah.
No, this is.
They have to come
coming
back
out
through
of their
for,
lot. This way is with.
they have to come back through for final PUD, so we can tighten it up in the next PUD agreement. If,
You may see them at the next committee of the whole.
Okay.
So we
Well,
can
whatever,
bring it
I'm
up
just
then,
throwing
too.
out- I mean,
tighten it up in an
we need to
agreement.
get on this early, otherwise it's
Yep.
gonna be, you know, what is it? The cows are out of their barn, you can't get them back in, whatever the hell it is. So,
Something to bring back.
stop them now.
Yep,
There you go.
good point.
All right. Any
Yeah, I think you're right.
This is the new horse.
horses, cows? you know?
Obviously, I haven't farmed.
All right, we all good? All right, George, next up, audience participation.
All right, well, public comment will now be open during this section of the agenda to anyone wishing to speak and who has signed up prior to the meeting. All comments under the public section are limited to 3 minutes and 30 minutes total. Each citizen will only be permitted to speak once. Yeah, if you want to bring that up to me. Thank you, Trustee Forsley. Laura Regal, if you can come on up.
Laura Regal, Lamont, Illinois. Tonight I rise in opposition to this voluntary separation agreement between the Village of Lamont and Gerald Therese. Not because agreements like this are inherently wrong, but because this one raises serious questions that have not been adequately answered for the public, not discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting last week, but consent agenda today was passed by this board prior to public comment. First, this agreement asks taxpayers to fund a severance package of over $34,000 plus 6 months of fully paid health insurance, along with additional payouts of accrued vacation and sick time. That is a significant financial commitment, yet nowhere in this agreement is there any explanation as to why this separation is occurring, what led to it, or why this level of compensation is justified. Second, this agreement includes a sweeping release of liability in plain terms. The village is ensuring that no claims past or present can be brought forward. That should concern every resident. When a government entity moves to broadly eliminate accountability through legal release, the public deserves to know what exactly is being resolved and why is it worth this cost. Third, the agreement emphasizes that this is voluntary, but when a payment of this size is attached, the question becomes whether this is truly voluntary or negotiated exit to avoid scrutiny, conflict, or disclosure of underlying issues. If there are no issues, then transparency should not be a problem. If there are issues, then taxpayers deserve to know what they are. Fourth, the confidentiality and the cooperation clause raises additional concerns. While standard in private sector agreements, in government they can limit transparency and restrict what the public is allowed to learn about what how their institutions operate. Public employees serve the residents, not the other way around. And agreements like this should reflect that in principle. Finally, this agreement explicitly states that the payment is something the employee is not otherwise entitled to. That means this is discretionary spending of public funds, and discretionary spending demands justification, openness, and accountability. This is not about one individual. This is about governance, and it's about whether decisions involving public money are made in open, with clear reasoning, and at the best interest of the community. At minimum, the village owes its residents a full explanation why now, why this amount, and what exactly is being resolved. Until those questions are answered, approving this agreement sends the wrong message. That transparency is optional and accountability can be negotiated away. For those reasons, I urge this public body to reject or at least delay this agreement until the public is given the clarity it deserves. Unfortunately, this was approved during a consent agenda, and there was no discussion anywhere prior to this regarding it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Marielena Cordora, P.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Appreciate it. This written comment is submitted for inclusion in the public record regarding the proposed Lenny and Gas and Wash project. It documents process concerning raised by residents and requests a clear, complete, and transparent accountability. At the timeline and decision-making reflect in public materials and disclosed to date. Documented meeting prior to annexation. A meeting between administrators from the Village of Lamont and the Village of Woodridge concerning Lenny Gas and Wash is documented as having occurred in May 14, 2025. At that time, the 4 properties associated with the proposal were incorporated and were not annexed into Lamont until August 11, 2025. Public statements and record consistency. Residents were informed that there were no discussions with the developer prior to annexation. In addition, statements made at the August 11, 2026 meeting indicated that there was no hidden agenda and that nothing would be advanced outside a clear and open process. These statements reasonably create an expectation that material steps and direction would be reflected through agendas, minutes, and complete public records. The appearance of inconsistency in the public record. Records produced in response to Freedom of Information Act request, including records produced following involvement of the Illinois Public Access Counselor, reflect A, a documented intergovernmental meeting, B, an absence of apparent board-level agenda items reflecting direction of discussion during the relevant period, and C, limited substantively similar responses from both municipalities. While each item may be explained individually, taken together, they present an appearance of inconsistency that warrants clarification to preserve public confidence. Environmental and groundwater consideration. This proposal merits heightened scrutiny because it involves a gas station, an inherently high-risk land use due to the storage and handling of petroleum. My conclusion is transparency is demonstrated through consistent, documented, and timely complete disclosure. Providing a clear timeline and confirmation that all responsive public records have been disclosed would assist in restoring confidence, ensuring that environmental and public health considerations receive appropriate review. Reservation of rights. The submission of this comment is not intended to and shall not waive any rights, remedies, objections, or claims available now or in the future. And I reserve the right to raise additional issues or concerns should further information
Mary
become
Ellen.
available.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just a small comment
Thank,
for the captain.
thank you.
Can I say a small comment for the captain?
It's been three
It's
minutes.
a brief one.
You can also set up a meeting with,
No, this is just
Janet.
thank you so much.
thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
comments, and I hope more people would speak up, as I have skin in the game. I have family relatives that serve in Chicago
Thank you.
Police Department, and I'm a military family. Thank you so much. It really touched my heart. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you. All right.
Is that it?
That is it for public comment.
All right. All right, so next up, no executive session, is that correct?
There is none.
Okay, so no executive session. With that being said, want to thank everyone for coming out again this evening. Want to wish our fire department good luck with their new projects. Big opening on Friday, right? Is that the groundbreaking? So
Will we,
Come on out
will
and
we
check
need
that out.
boots out there, or what?
all right. All right. With that being said, again, want to thank everyone. Everyone have a great week. We will be back in 2 weeks, correct, George? We have next
Correct.
Monday off.
Correct.
So again, please check out the Quarryman. We have a lot of things coming up, so enjoy the weather as it warms up. And again, have a great week, and be back in 2 weeks. So thanks again, everyone. Appreciate it. We're going to need a motion to adjourn, please.
So moved.
We have a motion by trustee Forsley, seconded by trustee Shaughnessy. Roll call, please.
Forsley,
Yes.
Kittredge.
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Before I vote, we're going to miss Mother's Day. Let's wish everybody a happy
There
Mother's Day.
you go, Mother's Day as well. How
Can't forget Mom.
Vote, okay.
That's
And
right.
I
Stapleton
vote
is
yes.
absent. Thank you.
Yes. All right. So,
Char, yes.
you got one more. Snigowski.
Did I forget you?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
all
did
right.
that
Yes
before.
is my vote.
All right. With that being
Most
said,
important, too.
motion approved. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.